Hi guys, I'm Frank King, your TEDx coach. I was a writer for The Tonight Show for 20 years. I've been a full-time stand-up comedian and professional speaker for 34, and I've done count them, five TEDx talks. Actually, I got picked for seven, but two of them I could not make because I had full fee speaking gigs as a conflict. So sad, too bad. Anyway, I'm here today to talk about the 6 things you can do to kill your chances to get a TEDx talk. This is the overview. The details are in the PDF, the free PDF. In the free PDF also, the difference between your story and an idea worth spreading. There is a difference. They want to hear your story, but what they're after is an idea worth spreading. Number 2, how to score a big win with a video audition. If you get a video audition as part of a callback. Number 3, how to maximize your message. Number 4, how not to blow a live callback, generally on Zoom or on Skype. Now, let's talk about the 6 things you can do to kill your chances of landing a TEDx talk. Number 1 is simply 2 words, too much. Yes, I've talked to a number of curation teams. Those are the folks at each event who decide who gets on the stage. Too much of whatever, too many words, too many ideas, too much exposition, simply too much. Number 2, the second thing you can do to kill your chance of landing a TEDx talk is sort of the first cousin of number 1. Your description is too long. Most of the applications for TEDx, I think all of them, ask for a description of the talk, but ask for it in different ways. Some want a 1 or 2 sentence summary. Some want a 10 to 15 word elevator pitch. Some want title, subtitle. So it's very important, and this is what I start out when I coach individually and live. We start out with a 10 to 15 word elevator pitch of the idea, which, by the way, a lot of my coaching clients, I can't break it down to 10 words. You can, and it's very important that you do. And here's why. My last TEDx talk, number 5, the title was Mental Health and the Orgasm, Treating Your Depression Single-Handedly. That's 10 words, that and the idea. I got to skip over the audition process. They just called me and said, we like your idea, title, subtitle, or elevator pitch so much, you're going to be on stage with us at TEDx. The one before that, Suicide, the Secret of My Success, counterintuitive, Dead Man Talking, a play on the movie title, Dead Man Walking. Again, 10 words, and again, I got a phone call. No, you don't have to audition. You're on. So it's very important that your idea is short and sweet and to the point, because that can, as I've demonstrated, get you on the TEDx stage. It can even get it where you miss the audition. Number 3, lack creativity. Yeah, it's very important that whatever you put on those first couple of lines, whether it's a 10-word elevator pitch or a title and subtitle or a 1 to 2 sentence description, it's got to be creative. I have a friend who hired another TEDx coaching company for $4,800. Now, they did a decent job. They helped her cobble together a basic application. She submitted that basic application 80 times. Nothing, no callbacks, no bookings. I knew it was a good idea, so I called and said, look, Amy, you've got a great idea. You've got a best-selling book on Amazon on that idea. Something is wrong with your applications. Let's take a look. She allowed me to take a look. We worked it over, and within 5 applications, she got TEDx Boston. So you must be creative, because here's the deal. These committees get, 100, 200 applications. They're not looking for the first reason to book you. They're looking for the first reason to throw you into the no pile so they can go on to the next application. So whatever you put on there has to grab their attention, grab them by the lapels, and not let go till they finish reading everything you wrote down. That's my job. That's what I'm here to help you do. Number 4, and it's kind of a corollary to number 3, hiring the wrong TEDx coach. The company that my friend hired is a reputable company, and they do a good job. Her application, I can't argue with it. All the I's were dotted, all the T's were crossed, all the blanks were filled in. It was, a good job, but it wasn't a spectacular job. It wasn't sticky. It didn't sparkle. It didn't grab you. It didn't intrigue you. You've got to grab their attention with an intriguing 1 to 2 sentence description, elevator pitch, or title subtitle. so they will not immediately throw you into the no piles. Force them to read on, set the hook and reel them in. Number 5, the 5th way you can kill your chances to get a TEDx talk, lack of passion. You have to be passionate about your subject. A young woman called me up and said, I want to do a TEDx. Can you help me? I said, possibly. What's your idea? What are you passionate about? She said, customer service. I said, you're really passionate about customer service? And if you are, then I'm happy to work with you. But that doesn't, I mean, on the surface, that doesn't really say passion. I speak on suicide prevention as a workplace health and safety issue. Depression and suicide run in my family. My grandmother died by suicide, my great aunt, my mother. I came close enough to dying by suicide. I can tell you what the barrel of a gun tastes like. Spoiler alert, I didn't pull the trigger. A friend of mine who came to my keynote had never heard that. He goes, hey man, how come you didn't pull the trigger? I go, hey man, because you tried to sound a little less disappointed. If you want to know why I didn't pull the trigger, it's in my first TED Talk, A Matter of Laugh or Death. You have to be passionate about your subject. You have to, suicide prevention, I go to sleep thinking about it. I wake up thinking about it. It is my purpose, my passion. It is my why. That is the heart of a good TEDx talk. And number 6, giving up too soon. I got a couple of clients that I just recently helped get a couple of TEDx spots. Actually, one of them got 2. One in Bismarck, North Dakota, one in Alabama. He had to pick. There's a problem to have. And each of them had filled out applications for 2 or 3 TEDx talks, submitted them, and got turned down and given up. Hired me, and within 4 to 5 months and 6 to 12 applications, each one had a spot on the TED stage. And as I mentioned, one of them had 2. So those are the 6 things you can do to kill your chances of landing a TEDx talk. The details for all of that, plus the difference between your story and an idea worth spreading, how to win at a video audition, how to maximize your message, and how not to blow a live callback audition, all on that PDF. So download that bad boy and break a leg.